Hello everyone. Today I was thinking, does our profession need rebranding? We as psychotherapists, psychologists, counselors, whoever, seem to struggle a lot in our work. Not so much in the therapy room, but sometimes to get people invested in the services we offer. A recent article I read has pretty much stated that psychotherapy salaries and income has been kind of stagnant, whereas alternative healing income tends to grow and grow and grow. So people are seeking different ways to help themselves emotionally and mentally. And unfortunately, maybe the way we're branding ourselves isn't quite standing out. Now, I don't have an answer as if whether we should or shouldn't. I'm just kind of throwing this out to see if I can stimulate some discussion, because I'm kind of unsure myself. The big thing I'm noticing in talking to other therapists is that down deep we all share this desire to become or to practice being healers, psychological healers, emotional healers, mental healers. But to brand ourselves that way sometimes throws us into the realm of, when you say a healer, like a Reiki master or even certain body workers, people like that. And I don't mean to disparage those people, but in the public's eye, we are not healers, even though that's what we're here for. So I'm wondering if maybe we need to consider rebranding ourselves to get away from linear medical model ways of working and diagnosing and standardized treatment plans so that we can appear so professional, and maybe embrace our healing side a little bit more effectively. And now I don't know if that means that we rebrand our profession as the field of emotional healing, or whether we need to, as individuals, just kind of stand out from the crowd by saying that unlike other people in our field, we really do focus on healing. I think down deep we all want to be healers, but a lot of times we become very skittish when that term is applied. Recently I sat on a panel with a couple of people I really, really respect about what modern therapists can learn from alternative healers. And the feedback that we got from participants is interesting, at least what I received. I've had people say that when they're working with their psychotherapy clients, sometimes using terminology from alternative healing field seems to resonate more with the clients than the jargon that we use. Somebody may say that, well, it sounds like you've got some energy blocks rather than some psychological barriers. So if our clients are more naturally geared toward being open to other ways of experiencing what we do, is the secret in rebranding ourselves to say, yes, we are open to your ideas and your beliefs and the concepts that you bring in, you being the client? Or do we continue to stick to what we're doing and hope that the tide will change and that people will suddenly wake up and say, you know what, even though I'm going to different types of healers, down deep I really need to go sit in a chair and talk to somebody for 50 minutes every other week because that's what I need. And that could happen. I guess what I'm proposing is that we all just embrace our inner healer and maybe not get so hung up in our profession, our field. If you look at every field of the mental health arena, so much of it is rather fractured. The psychologists are, in their area, the psychiatrists are in their area, licensed professional counselors have kind of become their own entity, social workers their own thing. So unfortunately, down in this whole arena known as mental health, We have so many different organizations and protocols that we often get lost in those. And I'm just suggesting that maybe we're really all doing the same thing. And maybe down deep, we're all trying to be healers. Now, there are some people that are more researchers and scientists and that aspect, and I respect that and acknowledge that. And we certainly need more good science and research in the field. But at the same time, I'm wondering if perhaps we really need a shot of healing. So I encourage everyone who's watching this video to ask yourself, how do I become more of a healer in my work? An exercise I sometimes give to students of mine is to take their business card, and so it says Jane or John Doe, psychologist or counselor or social worker, whatever it is, and just mark those out and just write in a color that's appealing to you, color of healing, whatever that color is for you. Write healer on your business card and keep it in your pocket and just refer to it time and time again while you're doing your therapy work. See what happens when you go and you seek to engage as a healer compared to engage as a psychotherapist. Unfortunately, the distinctions that are being made by us. And I think when we start to blur those distinctions between psychotherapist and healer, we can offer our clients so much more. So maybe rebranding, maybe not. I don't know. What do you think? If you have some good ideas, I'd love to hear them. You can put comments below. I hope you're getting something out of these videos, at least maybe get your mind thinking in a slightly different way. Take care.